could actually prove?
Not murders.
No,
I don't think.
no.
I don't think the murders would have been the biggest thing, tying them to be calling a shot on the murder, and it don't look like they had anything concrete.
No, because that was the first two things they threw out was the murder and the RICO.
Because I don't recall.
No, them the first two things they threw out. So I don't know. I don't think they did.
Exactly.
Seemed like he only pled guilty to being a part of a gang and gun possession and maybe drug possession. I don't know
And
exactly.
drug possession too. No, Big J, this gonna be challenging. This 15 years, this really gonna test your will. If you get past the first 5 years, it should wind down, and it should feel relatively easy and norm. But for a nigga who been doing drugs most of his life, been banging all his life, been calling shots for the past 15 years while he been in the music industry.
Yes.
It's about humbling
What the
yourself. He's
music
really
gonna
going to
sound
humble
like?
himself.
So I think that's the
That
biggest
man,
question. What the music
you know
gonna sound
what,
like?
Jalen? I think that if he do mixtapes right now, just talking about what he went through, that shit'll pop off right now. If he did like a gang of mixtapes discussing this situation, I think that shit would sell him right now. Because that's what Lil Wayne did. As soon as Lil Wayne got out of jail for the gun charge, he just took off with a gang of mixtapes. And it helped him bubble back up and revamp back into the industry. And then you're gonna have to go a different direction. I mean, Wayne wasn't on no throwing no flag. He really wasn't on throwing flags in his music to begin with. But he really got away from it after he got out of jail that time when he had them gun charges. If he followed that blueprint, he might be okay. No, but he had a pretty good stint.
I think Thug can do it. I just wonder how the fans will receive it. Cause you know what I'm saying? I know niggas gonna really want to hear him, you know what I'm saying, talk his shit and say pretty much he got away with this shit, you know what I'm saying, in so many words. I just know the fans, man. I just feel like that's what they gonna want. And I know it's gonna be tempting to want to do it almost just to kind of talk your shit, especially maybe not necessarily when he first get out, but like on down the line when he feel like he a little clear and ain't as many eyes on him.
I don't know. I go 50-50 with that because then I look at, and even though it's an older generation with BG, I look at BG coming out, but he's still on that same tactic, and it seems watered down. It seems no progress. And to me, it seems like the way BG was and how hard his voice and delivery was, I think he could rap about anything else, but he resort right back to what put him in jail, and he ain't been selling. I just don't think it's like sometimes people be ready for you to evolve and mature, and your fan base, if they loyal, if your fan base loyal, they're gonna follow you throughout. And look at T.I. T.I. changed how he was doing shit that last time he went to jail. If your fan base loyal and they follow you, they're going to follow you. Cause like BG, I couldn't listen to BG now. And BG was one of my favorite artists. I can't listen to that bullshit now because it's like, nigga, you act like you would never go to jail.
Yeah, real big fact.
That nigga shit is way off. But hey,
man,
what she said too. That nigga gotta come and do a commercial. I mean, not a commercial, but he gotta come do what's that every 4 times a year?
Community service pretty much with the kids or something like that. I think 4 times a year. What she said.
Yeah.
He gonna make him a commercial like T.I.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you about that tip. Play time.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Even to make him a commercial like T.I.
And
I think he was sincere when he apologized to everybody in the even like because he pretty much knows that includes Lil Woody, everybody who testified against him or didn't, or against lack of testifying against him as well. So do you think he really meant that?
It's like Big J said, shit, a nigga say anything when they standing up there. He got to in the beginning, yes, I thought it was sincere. Then he got to rambling because you ran out of anything to say. So it's like, don't talk about the money and how much money you gave away because that could be a tax write-off. That's, to me, that's when you was like, you doing too much now. You rambling.
Yeah, when he said he'll meet the judge at a bar sometime in the future, that's what I feel like he was doing too much. I like a bar.
He probably finna drop. They up for re-election, so he definitely probably finna drop quite a bit of money. He finna drop a bag on her re-election as judge, just like Steele did when she ran for judge. So that's another thing too. It's some backhand politics going on. He paying fines, but I bet is going to be an anonymous donor when she reelects the judge again for about $50,000.
Shit, she know where
I
that
can
shit coming
definitely see that.
from.
You said what, Jalen?
She
I
know
said I could definitely. My bad. I was saying I could definitely see that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause these niggas be politicking.
Ellis, you still got that screen up with Thug, or it's just me, you, and Jalen?
No, I see us.
I see us, but he's still choppy. So that's why I asked it. He wasn't choppy at first, and he's still choppy. So I don't know if you had another screen up and we didn't see it.
It's choppy now?
Yeah, it's choppy now. It never stopped.
Yeah,
When
you
you left,
sounding
it came
bad,
back.
though.
Go back. Yeah, let me go out.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of donations being passed over to these judges and these officials on his behalf, but he's going to probably be the anonymous donor. Brian still got a bag. Shit, 2 years, and you got him down to that much? Oh, he
Yeah,
finna hand over. Yeah, Brian still got a bag out that nigga. He got to re-up. Ain't no telling how much he had to pay Brian Steele.
yeah. In general, I'm just surprised. I wonder who gonna be like. I know it's been a couple scapegoats in the case, but I know it's got to be a couple defendants still left. I think maybe what 3 or
Two of them,
4
right?
maybe still left. I wonder
I know
how
it
much
was
time they
two.
gonna end up getting. They might end up getting scapegoated.
So the most that one person has gotten so far is 9. Out of all of the pleas that's been taken, what has it been, 4 or 5 pleas so far? I think the most I've
Yeah,
heard is 9.
but you can't forget that one dude in the very beginning of all this who got like 4 life sentences too. So that's what
Oh,
I'm
you
kind of
including
thinking
him
about.
too? Oh yeah, you incorporating him as well.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about that. Even though he didn't get a plea deal, he got sentenced. But yeah, I'm wondering like the people that's left if they come in, let's say take pleas, because it's looking like that's what's the route to now. It's just to go and get this shit over with, because so much taxpayer money has been put into this shit. It's just to go
And
and finish
election
this shit up.
time.
Yeah, and save face.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what was his judge name?
What Gans
What was
deal?
the one that just finished?
Oh no, Whitaker. That's Whitaker.
Yeah, Whitaker was little nigga and all. She was doing little nigga to all of them. She was embarrassing the defense, telling them they work was sloppy. I'm like, damn, tell
Mm-hmm.
them how you really feel. She
Hmm.
she wasn't pulling no punches. She was embarrassing their ass, and they should have. She said she wasn't finna be there all day. She probably went to chambers, probably once every other week, and told them, y'all need to wrap this shit up. I ain't finna be here all day.
Yeah, she gotta go take them grandbabies trick or treat.
That part. That part, yes. She ain't trying to be there all day. What you think, Illis? What you think is gonna be the outcome of this situation?
Man, is it still choppy?
No, you good
Nah, you
now.
sound clear now.
Man, I just think that it's just great to have money, boy. It's
Ain't it?
it's just great to have money. Cause
Amen.
any ordinary Joe, man, they would have locked his ass up, man, and didn't even think about motherfucking going to trial. You know, it just would have been a waste of time. But I think honestly, me, it's just my honest opinion, y'all. I'm not hating nothing. I'm not hating now. 15 years a long motherfucking time, man.
It is. It
15
is.
years a long motherfucking time, man.
And
And
it's
I
intentional.
know, hell yeah, I know, man. How old Thug is? Thug in his 30s?
He's
Yep.
33.
Oh my God, he's still young, man. He still
So
want to
they
come.
looking for you to fuck up. They looking for you to fuck up.
It's a trap. It's a
They
trap.
looking for you to fuck up. That's why I hope that he can be vigorous and victorious in this situation and get out of it. But yeah, they looking for him to fuck up.
It's a trap, man. 15 years, that's a long fucking time. So, you know, I mean, you won't get caught up on no like say no speeding shit or nothing like that. But man, like y'all said before in the first conversation, he gonna have to get his ass up out of Georgia.
Yeah.
He gotta get the fuck up out of there. You gotta leave your old old surroundings and get into a new environment and able to do good, in life sometimes, man. I know um, just the thought of, man, waking up, walking on eggshells every day. Man, I wonder if I do this here, man. I wonder if I do that there, man. And then a motherfucker better not have that fucked up ass attitude like, man, I ain't calling this motherfucker today. Man, I'm tired of reporting in to you motherfuckers.
I think it'll reflect when you think about how long he's sat in that cell. I think calling ain't gonna be an issue. I think he'll call, but he really gonna. I would say if you're gonna look at anybody, go look at the blueprint of Chief Keef. He just did an interview on Apple iTunes, and it was such a good interview. The man was. He even said it. He said back in the day, I wasn't. I didn't know anything about doing interviews. I didn't have a publicist. He said, I say one or two words. He says, now I sit down and do an interview. He says, and I had to get away from that environment. He says,
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing different. He says, now I know different. He said, California was the best thing for me. And he got the fuck up out of Chicago. And his interviews sound completely different. He sounds like a whole different person. I was shocked when I listened to that interview on iTunes.
But he had to change. He had to change his surroundings. He had to change.
He did.
The people that he was around over there in O-Block and all that shit. Man,
yeah, he said, I don't scream he's like, I don't scream that 300 shit no more. He's like, I don't do none of that.
Right. TBE trucking. It's like, he say he did 2-year probation. He say you just got to put your head down and get to work. That's a long time, TBE, man. That's 10 years. That's a long motherfucking time.
And then you got 3 years after that for her to revoke everything.
Yeah.
So because it's still, 40 years.
What you was on probation at, bro, for 10 years. Because it matter what the fuck you at too. Believe that shit. It matters what the fuck you at. Damn, 33 years old though, man. It's just the fact, boy, damn, 33, shit, I was still going. I think I can. Oh, out of Maryland, shit, yeah, the East Coast.
And then I'll tell you something else that people don't know. I just found.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ms. Parker.
I just found something else out that they don't tell you, and I did not know. A friend of mine, he got locked up, and he was getting money, but his mother was losing her sight. So during COVID, they gave forgiveness releases to certain people and let them come out on probation or on parole of any sort. He had a fine. So he works. He's got a very good job. He's a supervisor at his job now. And he started paying his fine. But they complained to him. I think he bought a boat, and they complained about, well, how are you able to pay the boat? Mm-hmm. So he went ahead and completed his fine, and it took him off paper. I said, are you serious? He said, that's all they want. He says, that's a way of them keeping track of you. He said, pay that fine off and you'll get off paper quicker. I'm like, get the fuck out. I didn't know that. So if you out on parole and you got a fine, if you pay that fine off, they'll quit fucking with you. They'll wrap up that paperwork quicker. Now, probation is a different situation, but it probably moves it's probably some syndicated ways it moves as well. If all you got to do is pay off your parole, pay off your fines, and you ain't on parole no more. He said that's all he did.
And I'm gonna tell you like shit too, just from my experience, it matters. It really matters to have a good PO officer, man. If you got a motherfucker in there that just want to be constantly on your ass 24/7 and fucking with you, it's gonna be tough on you. But if you got one that's that can relate to the situations, because trust and believe that nigga gonna fuck up. In 15 years, he gonna fuck up and do something. That just guaranteed.
That's the scary part about it. That's why he needs to move. If anything, I would just have all my business transactions, because I'm sure all his lawyers, he probably got lawyers in California as well, but his mainstay lawyers are probably in Atlanta. His accountant is probably in Atlanta, publishing and all of that stuff. But I would just do my business there and just move on the border somewhere of Georgia. I'd move out on the East Coast border. Florida, like Jalen said, Florida is a good choice.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. What's up,
15
girl?
years is a long time.
Yeah,
If they like Mississippi though, you pay the fines out there, let y'all probation 4 times.
Yep, that's what I just said about here in Illinois. A friend of mine just did that. Paid all the fines off and he off paper.
See, that's
go
how
ahead and
it's
ask the
all
question.
about
What's up?
money anyway. It was a money grab. Hey, I bet you he signed over everything he had to whoever wanted it before he told them no when they took him to jail. He had to say, man, y'all can have this shit. He seen folks dying. See, they ain't give him that deal to, what's called died though. Man, all that stuff tied in together. I believe they went when they killed what's his name, Nipsey Hussle. Really, it started them to watching rappers like they was looking at them dying and shit. But when they killed him, it started them folks to really looking at shit like looking at shit. And then whatever he did when his baby mama died at that bowl, was it a bowl? I always get it confused. Was it a pot
It was a
or a
bowling
bowl in there?
alley. It was a bowling alley.
Alright. When she died though, see he didn't go to jail. Her family pressed the issue. You know what I'm saying? It was about that and what he had going on. When they ain't like we should have known that he was out. First of all, when they let Gunner out, and he wasn't mad at him. Them folks didn't have no case. All they witnesses was Nana kids. They got up there playing crazy and shit. Man, that's wasting. Georgia don't waste taxpayer dollars.
Well, they
That was
wasted them
wasting
this time.
taxpayer dollars.
They definitely
Huh?
wasted them. I said they definitely wasted them this time.
Well, it was about a campaign. See, Fani had started that, right?
Right.
And then once they destroyed her image, that case was over with. Cause she was the only one who had the real on him. She was the prosecutor at the time. She was the motherfucker they were complaining to back to back. And when she lost her credibility, really though, the case was over with then.
So that's what I was going to ask too. What about her? What y'all think about her ass? Where does this leave Fanny? Because um, I don't think it's looking too good for her, man. Because supposed to be that wasn't supposed to happen. No 15 years probation. Like you said, it was
Yes,
a
it
money grab.
was. He wasn't supposed to be in jail. Hey, imagine you not no hoe, but you warm with a dude that ain't doing what you doing, which is Lucci. I feel like Lucha had some street cred. What y'all think he was a hoe? I don't think he was no hoe. I think that they muscled up on him, did him like he do, put a him on him, and man, it went bad for everybody. Cause when
Yeah.
they tried to kill him, they were who they tried to kill his mom?
Shot up his mama
Who?
house.
Yeah, shot up his
Yeah,
mama.
so technically, if she would have been in a wonder or something, she would have been dead. Wherever she was at, God would cover her for this day right here, cause they some damn fools. Look, so with that being said, he trying to kill the man mama. All this going on while he in jail. Now, he probably started the police over their way too. It was just a lot of shit coming. I think Fanny got fucked up when she went after my boy, man. She should have known, fuck Young Thug, when she started playing with the boy. Y'all know
I
who she
think that's
fucking
one of the
with.
reasons why they wrap this up. This election too critical right now. They need to focus on
Yes.
this election. That's one of the states that's critical of them needing to become a blue state. And I think that's another reason why they wrap this shit up real fast.
They
Mm.
wanted to be a blue state. That shit have never happened over. Everybody white down there dead body.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's some real shit what y'all just said too. That's some real shit what y'all. I just didn't thought about what y'all just said.
Yeah, because
That's some,
elections, the voting ballots, people been able to vote if you mail in, but these past 3 or 4 days, they have been voting and they're looking at these numbers. They looking at, like I seen earlier today on the news, Latinos ain't voting like they feel they should be voting. They see the women ain't voting in the favor of either candidate like they thought that they would be voting. So they looking at them numbers. They like shit. Fuck everything else. That's a distraction. We need y'all to wrap that shit up and get it out the way.
Because you know
Me
what?
Paul,
I'm gonna be honest with you
Yes,
about
ma'am.
something. It's a lot of
bro,
women
let me
watching
ask
this.
me Paul this. Woman to woman. Would you vote for that lady?
No,
Ooh, hey,
no.
I don't care, man. I'm on a warpath with that bitch. Cause let me tell you something. I remember when she was a prosecutor, and I was reading. I like to read. I read about this lady that wouldn't let people out of jail. Then she moved from there to the Senate. And her and Corey Book out there shooting and shit like she cool. And I'm like, no, how she did cool when she was just fucked up? Now they take her to the White House. She the most uncool bitch on earth. She made me, I ain't think nobody would make me not like Beyonce. I can't fuck beat. I don't want to see a Beyonce picture. Bitch,
She's
you
losing
don't
a
get
lot
up
of
there and
credibility
tell me.
too.
Yes, you don't get up there and tell me to vote for this whole time out and telling the millions like my dude gonna listen to you, hope. Talking about some vote for what?
Her
Man, what
husband wasn't there,
Jay-Z
so
at?
what that tell you? Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Her husband
Yeah,
wasn't there,
you
so what
look,
that
Yeah,
tell
what's
you?
the
you
other
thinking
option
alike.
though?
What Jay-Z at? Cause you said he
What's the
ain't
other
there. I'm
option?
asking where he at. What fuck he at, bitch?
If
Why
Kennedy,
you
Kamala that bad to
doing
you, what's the other option?
Kennedy, hell,
Kennedy
Kennedy.
me?
joined in with
Hold up,
Trump a long time ago. He ain't
Well,
doing
it's
right.
gonna
me?
be what it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It definitely. I already said I
You
wasn't
got
voting, but
Jill
I'm definitely not
Stein.
voting
You
for
got
Kamala.
Jill Stein and Trump. That's what's next.
Jalen,
That's what's left.
you can be the president. I vote for you. Let me tell
No
you
shit.
something. I
Go on, write it
man,
in, I guess.
go on get the ballot out there right quick and let's see what we can do. Cause it's too late. Damn, next time. I vote for you. Donald Trump got this shit by a landslide though. Cause he got my vote and my prayer. Boy,
Well,
he winning.
we hope that's what we say now. That's what we thought about Hillary ass, and Hillary didn't have it. So
She ain't
it,
having now time though. Her destroy her campaign from him getting fellatio. See, it's the shit you do
Nah,
that
it's
come
still
back
it was
to
a
haunt you.
WikiLeaks.
There was a lot of
Huh?
shit though. You
so
can't say that because the nigga got some head. No,
The
that
pizza
woman was
gate.
so
Hold
hard.
up. We can go deeper. When they were ordering pizza, sending it
Nah, I
here
wasn't
and
even
there.
talking about that, but that probably had something to do with it too. I'm talking about the Benghazi shit that
the
they said they were
Napa,
supposedly in them WikiLeaks.
Yeah, they
Right.
went
or
over
even
there and
so the
killed the shit
Napa.
out, dude. The
What you
dude that
said,
was
Mark?
trying to get the people in America that money from Liberia. What's his name? Gaddafi. Oh man, they went over there and what's called did that. Oh, why
Trump.
she was what she was Secretary of State when Obama was the president.
Yes, you
When they
Secretary
went
of
over there
State.
and
Yeah,
killed
she was
Gaddafi.
Secretary of State.
Bitch. She went over there and killed that black man that was feeding his country out their reserves, man.
Black
Everybody
man.
got a piece of the
I mean,
money.
he in Africa and shit, but black men, I don't know about that.
He was black, man. He was in Liberia, man. You know, Liberia was established by free slaves from America.
I
So
don't know. I
so
guess
it
that white
was
lady named Michael Jackson with that bell pepper nose black too. Then you know what I'm
what's
saying?
her
I don't
name?
know.
What's her name?
Michael
I'm trying
Jackson.
to
That's
see.
what I'm saying. Michael Jackson with that bell
Michael
pepper
Jackson.
nose.
Hey,
He
you
black.
know what?
Michael
Fuck
Jackson
all that,
bad
bro. That
enough.
was not
Michael
Michael
Jackson bad
Jackson.
enough. That was a white girl. Yeah, I ain't know that.
Man, that was not Michael Jackson, man. That was that dude that had her missing. You remember that video he did with Piers Morgan that time talking about he was Michael Jackson? The dude, that's who Michael Jackson was. Man, Michael Jackson been dead. They been killed him. Somebody took his whole life over. I'm talking about hijack that motherfucker. Just like they did the whole Jackson family look like. Why everybody that go out there turn into a robot, man? Or why they like the plastic surgery sound make all y'all look just alike. So they'll know. And we still don't know why the fuck they look like that. Can somebody tell me why everybody look like that? Except for Beyonce. She on her way though.
Man,
Look like Lil Kim. You know what I'm
you know
talking
what?
about?
You know what, Memphis? Memphis, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, my baby just come to the door. My granddaughter. I just love her so much. Just thought I'd let y'all know that.
Oh man, you know what? Yeah. Hey, cause she know how to come in there and get your attention. Hey, little baby.
Oh, what's up, man?
What up? What up? What up? This text.
I know you here, nigga.
I was just checking out. I was listening to Memphis. She was hitting some points though, bro. It made me think about this little thing, little TV show I've been watching, bro. When she was talking
Shoot
about
it.
they went in there and killed that man and took that man thing that he was trying to do for them people, bro. It's a show out there called Lioness with Morgan Freeman and Zoe Saldana.
Hold
You
it
know what I'm
down,
saying?
Jalen.
And that shit really, it really kind of saying what Memphis was just saying, like, bro, when she got up in there, she had a job to do that the government tell you got to do. But when she went undercover to, have to take the nigga out, she found out like this an old ass man that's just, selling oil to the people trying to keep money in his country and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because America just want us to take their oil and buy their shit. But then, if they
Man,
feel like,
we take shit. Text,
yeah.
we take shit. That what we is. We the thugs for the British Empire, man. I don't care what nobody say.
Most of
We is
y'all
they
voted for the
army.
biggest thug, Donald Trump. So that's what's crazy.
Man, nah, that man ain't a patriot. Do you understand?
Well, you dumb
Not
goofy
to
as hell. You
make you
think Trump a patriot?
understand
Trump ain't no
patriotism,
damn
cause you
patriot. Trump don't give a
listen.
fuck about America. I can tell you
Hey,
that
I
now.
think
Man,
I think I think I think what
this
Memphis trying to
sound
say, like
crazy,
I think,
bro, for
hold
you
on,
to
Memphis,
say
hold on,
that.
Memphis. Let me say something. I think what you trying to say in latent terms is kind of like, all right, oh, y'all was just talking about like Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and where we came from, right? If you look at it, we've been on the same routine. It's been the same people really in power from Democrats and Republicans running it the same way. When Trump came in, one thing I can say about that dude, he ran that shit like it was The Apprentice. Nigga, he was firing niggas if he couldn't get his way. And then now he even using that saying, hey man, if y'all couldn't get shit done, why y'all wasn't firing these people that was in these positions that's just sitting here comfortable because they've been here and America's running the way it is running. So I kind of understand what they
Good old
saying.
boy system. Good
Yeah,
old
he
Huh?
was
boy.
I
firing niggas that
support
was finna
Trump, right?
testify against him. Let's be real though. It wasn't like he was firing
Hold
niggas
up.
because they did a bad job.
No,
Come
No,
on now.
man,
no. He was
you sound like you don't
hold
know
on.
what
You
he
right.
up to,
You right.
Jalen.
I know
You
what he
right,
up to.
Jalen.
This one
Jalen, you
thing I've
right.
looked at over and over
Jalen,
again
you
is
right.
Trumpism,
He
bro.
wasn't
And
just
y'all niggas is
firing them. He
victims
wasn't
of it.
just firing them people that was
I
he
ain't
was
no
going to
victim.
trial. This was
Cause I
before
watched that
trial, bro.
man on The Apprentice,
Think,
man. He the
think about it.
same motherfucker.
During his presidency, he was trying to get shit done. Nick, motherfucker wasn't doing it. He was coming in there laying down his old law saying, you fired. You getting out of here. We getting you out. If I
If
can't
I
do it, I'm
ain't
going to find a way to
benefit, I
do it.
wouldn't say nothing.
When you
So
think about it,
what has Trump done and helped you
what
benefit?
other
What is it?
president
Name a
has really
policy.
What
done that?
what he do? First of all, thank you, Jalen, for asking that question. He done a lot from small business to jobs. When I say that they couldn't hire them Mexicans, it's a lot of jobs that people can't get because the Mexicans in the job, man. I'm talking about you done there got to be bilingual to work for an American company because the HR is Hispanic. And that is through a workforce. They not even hired there like real workers. This shit crazy. That man gutted them motherfucking companies. I said, hold up. How y'all gonna be in the head of these people? Y'all got to go. I'm saying this the kind of president he was. That man was really doing shit like hands-on type shit. Like when they were threatening him, I'm looking at the overall process too, because I don't know no white people that ain't racist. I keep telling people that they was raised like that. Man, they tolerate black people, they tolerate Latino people. The same thing go for us though. I don't know no black people that don't look at white people like they racist. That is racist. That is not giving them a chance. That's overall cluttering them together like they do us. So bam, we can't never get nowhere like that. Donald Trump though, the man is a businessman. I don't give a fuck what they say. Them ain't conducting business, man. And on a small level, man, them man is the president. He want to run the country. They got a problem with it. They
Hey, I
want to
think
tell
that's
this
that,
You think
man
the
how to
president
that's
run
run
the
the
that,
country?
country.
that's what I was saying right there is the point of, see, we've been running under a routine where they just, it's like Jigga say, politics as usual. When he came in, he ran that shit like a business. Was like, nah, I see how we make money. I know how charts and graphs and money go. Nah, you fired. Nah, you need to start doing this. Oh, I can't get, okay, I'm gonna start telling the people. So that's
How
why they
much
got
money has
mad,
he
because
made
when he start running his mouth,
Too much
people,
money. That man was putting tariffs on everybody.
yeah, he was.
Man, if you owe America, man, you better not float your
How much money did
motherfucking
we get
ship.
off them tariffs?
Oh, Lord.
Brother,
And
I'm
when
finna
he
get
was
some
signing them
y'all talk
checks,
we
he
about
was
it,
we
man. Hey,
personally putting his
hey,
signature
that
hey,
ain't
on them
that ain't
bitches.
what we talking
Hold
about.
on. What you say,
exclusive, man.
Jalen?
Illis, man. I'm finna tap out, man. I gotta get ready to take my son trick or treat, man. But it was fun up here, man. Yeah, man. Y'all have a
Happy
good one, man.
Halloween,
Hopefully we
man.
see y'all tonight.
Yeah, no
You know what I'm
doubt,
talking
All
man.
about?
right. All right, Jay.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Go ahead. I hear you.
hey. So I could go on and on about Donald Trump because I done did my homework. I could go
Well,
on and on
we
about
know
Harris
what time it
because
is
I
on
done did my
it.
homework.
We know what time it is on that shit, though, man. So I ain't even really tripping on no fucking election. I'm not really any, honestly, Memphis,
We
I'm not.
should be though, bro. That's something to talk about, like on the
It's
up and up.
horrible. Man, both of these motherfuckers are horrible. This shit is like, uh, man, like you in the goddamn Twilight Zone. Both of these motherfuckers horrible.
Yes.
So,
Hey, out of order,
I mean,
out of chaos come order though.
what you mean, good
See,
kid? What he say about the other countries, will they respect us if Harris is in office?
nope, cause she gonna bust out the laugh and it ain't shit funny.
Your ass stupid.
Man, I said what?
Hey,
Hey, they got mad at me. I said, what the fuck so funny?
hey,
This
hold
always
on,
a high hand.
hey, y'all up in here, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of new people in here I haven't seen, man, and so make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and do your due diligence. All
And the
right,
cash out work.
cash out
Salute.
work. They know what the cash out at. Cash out work all the time, baby. Capital JNT 1979, man. 1979 was a great year. Was a damn great year.
70 was too. Bro, I ain't got no cash out. They took that joint when they were tapping in. You remember when they were telling folks to tap in? I tapped in. They took that bitch.
Man, but yeah, what you got to say, good kid? What's up with you?
Yeah, salute, y'all. Salute. I'm hearing y'all speak these facts up here about Trump. You
Go
feel
Them
me?
ahead.
real facts.
Huh? Real facts. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
talk.
Think about this. Think about this. If Harris is in office, what would you think the other countries would take us as? I feel like they'll run over us if like Harris is in control due to the fact that she a woman. Not saying that women can't run the country, because I love women. They get my utmost respect, but just her in that position, I feel like Putin, I feel like Kim Hwan Jung is gonna like fucking try to stump us even more if Harris is in office. Do you think about that?
You know why?
I think what it is, brother, is just another way of putting a poster child in front of us to get our votes so they can continue doing on the same routine that has
Right.
been in effect. Because once we let a woman in there, we feel more comfortable letting a gay man or transvestite or transmission
Ding,
or
ding, ding,
anything
ding,
else.
ding, 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 ding,
Hey,
ding.
listen.
As long as
So,
What's
it's
up,
as
so,
long as
homegirl?
it's
What's up,
getting
homegirl?
corrective
Up here.
votes.
so the woman being in there is intimidating. Number one, it's like it's too intimidating because it's certain ways you got to handle
Your
women.
ass up here. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's just certain ways you got to handle women. And if you don't handle them like that, the world gonna view you as a bad person anyway. So
Right.
that ain't equal exchange of power. And hell no, Kim Jong-ho ain't gonna respect her because he mad at his fucking sister. He got a problem with bitches. She can
Yeah,
run the
from
country
James.
from the background type shit, but never in the front because that's his shit. But she run it. Hey, women run a tight ship, but it's best to be in the background. You want to put your head on chopping block, go sit in front of men with pants on like you a man, but you a woman,
Hey,
and
hey,
you should want.
let me ask you a question, Memphis, and y'all all visualize this in your mind. This just doesn't have to start off with hip hop. It can go to fashion, art, whatever. Anytime it's writing, poetry, the great figures from Greek, whatever. Anytime it was something started, it was a man that started it. And then once the man let the women get into it, what happened next? It started having like the other tendencies of gayness and this and even with the fashion now. You see when guys like NWA we'll wear some khakis in his
Hold
hat.
up.
Hold up. We'll wear some khakis in his hat. Da 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 da. When more start getting more feminine. Oh, okay, I need my hair done. I need this. So you start seeing people in that field start to trend in. Now they have more of a say. They have more of a vote. You seen Saucy Santana come up talking about, hey, we run this because we do y'all hair, makeup, this, that. We make you look good. Da da da. So with the presidency, it's doing nothing but opening up a position of saying, hey, okay, what do the people want? What would they vote for? Because we trying to keep this same train
We
running.
did that with Obama. We
But
already
but
did
we're
that.
going to the
That's
future.
past
Everybody,
tense.
we're trying to open up
We
doors. Once you
already
see,
there.
hold on, look, hold on. Once
Obama was talking
we
about
ain't had
hoping
no
stuff.
gay presidency run. Once you see that, okay, we got a woman. Now we start having more freedom. Freedom, women. Yeah, we liberate. Yeah, okay. Well, now we need this gay liberation, and then that's how it takes a domino effect, bro. We're going to places we have never
Do
been
you
before.
think women embrace homosexuals in
It's
them?
not that they embrace it. You're not hearing what I'm saying, Memphis, because you're looking at it one sided. I'm saying this is
Okay,
how we
I'm
go
trying
to.
to see. Say it again, then,
This is
bro.
how evolution. I'm gonna put it simpler. This is how
Okay,
evolution happens because you gotta let something in and see how it goes, and then brace for the
trash.
pitfalls or whatever. But at the same time, when we're trying to go and do different things, this is how you open up the door. Whatever's popular, whatever the popular vote is, this is a whole tolling thing.
This is how you get robots and shit put in places
All
where
that's coming.
humans used to be.
All of it. All of
Cause
that.
it's past the gay president. They on some robotic, put motherfuckers in the house and let soldiers run shit and let a
But
man
all of
sit in
that
the
is behind the
background.
scenes. But this is what I'm saying.
Yup,
You on track. But all that is behind the scenes of once we
that's
pull the
it.
people, once we get the vote of keeping this on track, we're gonna have the same bills being passed, the same agendas being done, and things people don't know about. We just need to have them in line as we do this quarter annually, whatever presidential candidate run campaign we do to make them think things is going the way they want it to go. You see what I'm saying? But then when you
And
have
it'll
certain
never be.
that's what's going on
We
right now in our face. What do you mean?
we ain't got no double. That's what Donald Trump trying to done. I know this. I want to tell you something that's so factual. This is the God honest truth. Man, I was in Crew Anonymous, like one of the biggest people in that group. Bro, I'm one of the reason they shut the fucking group down. I got to arguing with unmentionable about shit like this. Let me tell you something. Man, we been up shit creek. These folks kill babies. The government is done traded us off for free energy type shit. Like, do you know what I keep saying the Paris Agreement, the Patriot Act, these things, the Stafford Act, these things, these folks treat us like roaches, man. They don't care. They want to exterminate us. They showing us right now robots can do our job. Robots can be plastic dolls can satisfy men. The name of the game ain't procreate. It ain't no motherfucking American dream no more. It's the nightmare now. It ain't real. We got to wake up. And that's how them folks saying, wake up, man, your constitution is invalid. You done seen these people shoot people in the middle of the street on the news, and go to court and get let the fuck out.
Hey,
Hey
don't forget.
man,
I don't mean to cut you off, but don't forget Democrats also funded the KKK.
right. That
They also,
was that was
yep.
their party. That is their party. See,
Yeah,
them
yeah,
the people that keep us oppressed.
But I
exactly.
still
Yeah.
look at this shit
And
more the
I'm a
way
Democrat.
we
My
on,
my
man.
folks Democratic, but I'm going for Trump. Shit. Cause go ahead, exclusive. My
Hey,
bad.
Motherfucker, I
cause he
still look at
was a
this shit, man.
Democrat.
White folks, man, it don't matter if them motherfuckers Democratic, Republican.
It ain't more white people than it is black people. Don't you see? They is not the majority. They never was. They is like the lesser, and they know it now. They
Mm-mm.
thought they were bigger than life. These folks
White
barely can
people,
make babies.
you
I
mean
thought it was more
straight
white
black
people than
folks
blacks.
or
I ain't gonna lie.
motherfuckers Africans and Egyptians and
Is you
all that?
crazy? You know that they don't count us on the census? The ones that's in jail, when they get out of jail, they like dead bodies till they go and claim themselves again. And it take a lot to claim yourself again. Cause they gonna put you on probation and hope you violate to where you go back to jail and you can never claim yourself again. I'm talking about this
Young,
shit real. The
So the
young
14th
thug,
Amendment.
young
when they doing
thug.
the census, they don't claim motherfuckers in jail and prison.
Mm-mm. No, you is a look it up, bro. You know you know when I tell you shit, it be on the up and up. Hell no, you is dead to America. You a
Thank you.
felon.
That's what. Yeah, they look at
Go ahead,
us like as thugs and felons and stuff. That's why I'm trying to tell people, man, go ahead, yeah, bro, for
But
real.
that ain't no real, that's the United States of
I know.
America saying that. That's the government, but see, as the naturalized citizen, this what they don't like to hear. You got a constitutional right, man, and once you pay your debt to society, it's a thing called double jeopardy. So for them to label you as a felon after they send you to jail is double jeopardy. You got to know your right, and then you got to get in front of a constitutional judge. Cause
Well,
these motherfuckers unconstitutional, they Masonic.
so
So
when last time you read that shit? Because it's saying 2019, since the first U.S. Census in 1970, the federal government has included incarcerated people in the population counts where they're imprisoned at. This
I
is
is they got citizenship.
okay.
Cause you can be included in the census and not have citizenship. You a body. You just like a dead body. That dead body got a census. They got a census on the dead folks too. That's how they know who dead. So
Yeah.
listen, this is for real. You as a moving entity, a straw person with no name right now, whether you done been in jail or not, they'll treat you like a fucking felon. You ain't if you don't have your if you work somewhere, tell you how the government is. You can look this up under Uniform Commercial Code. These codes real. You or any person, white, black, purple, green, if you have not took your name to the state that you were born in and presented yourself to them as a valid living entity, they gonna run you like a straw man anyway. They can take you to jail. They can make you pay this. It's something about that shit, man. It
But I thought
it we disqualified until we know. And that's why they want you to not read, so you will never know.
Pass the
I got a
mic. Pass the
constant.
mic. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
yeah, we're facts. No, listen, yeah, yeah. I thought like,
Me listening to that just kind of like makes me feel
oh,
like that's probably got something to do with insurance and medical. That's why they have the best doctors. That they know something about. All right, I'm registered. I have a registered nurse practitioner, and they get their children all the way to their adults. You know what I'm saying? Because if anything happens to your body, you're legally registered to saying that you're an entity and you're worth so much. That's just what I got from what Memphis just said. It could
That's
I don't
right.
know.
That's a part of Uniform Commercial Code. When the government like it's the thing called and Ellis, if I'm talking too much, let me know. Cause I know how to shut up.
no.
I'm
I'm listening.
trying
This is real shit.
I'm
Shit, they
trying to
say,
tell y'all what a little bit of information, you know what I'm saying, what I do know, what I can prove.
yeah, me too. I got some stuff I know.
It's a computer mine that the government use and they all of us is collateral, like real collateral. And all
That
your
shows
life.
the worth
They
of
invest
that
in
shows the
you.
worth of the country.
Yes, they invest in you on the stock market. So people start finding out about it and they hid the computer to where you can check the shit. You got to go through there and still get your straw man for you can check the computer to see how much you worth. This shit is real. And it's so real that once you get to where you at, it'll fuck you up so bad to where you don't touch it. That's how
So what this
cold they
gotta
is.
so what all this shit got to do really with Trump and Harris and
They
who's
don't want us to be a entity, a living body. That man is fighting for the constitutional right of every American citizen.
Yeah, our rights.
That's
That basically what she's saying. They with this with Harris, they trying to violate our rights. You know what I'm saying? But Donald Trump knows the back end. You feel me? He knows the stuff about.
what rights do you feel that they trying to violate though?
they going in your house without
Yeah,
permission,
without warrant.
the eradicating
Giving
They've been
government.
doing that shit since
give,
day one, so that ain't nothing new.
If
You
you
got to come
give,
suspend the
up
government, bro, what you get?
and giving
Google
vote.
what that means. Cause folks act like they don't know. Google what suspension
I
of government is.
want y'all to tell me what y'all talking about.
Okay, look,
I'm talking about America and the state
I
of
know
America
what
from.
you're talking about. But what I'm saying is, I asked the question. What I mean, what does um? I mean, put it this way, man. I'm looking at both candidates. Both candidates are fucked up. So
facts.
it's
Yeah,
like voting motherfucking the lesser of two evils. And I can't sit
yeah.
up here and say Donald Trump it's just the fucking God savior. That's how you sound, Memphis. You
I
saying
ain't saying that. This is my opinion though, and
Yeah,
you right.
what you
I
saying.
sound like that because it's my opinion, and I think highly of my own opinion.
But
And when
that's
you
I
like
think
that, bro,
I think what we're looking at right now is the beginning of the destruction of our government as the United States
that's
government,
it,
bro.
that's what
and
they
Because
that's
said
the
after this
plan.
election. They said there ain't gonna be no more presidents after this election.
now,
That's why I was saying that's
I
well
don't think,
and true.
it might go that far, but it might get to that. But I think this is what we're baiting upon. This is what we're getting to because we're seeing we're seeing shit that ain't really happened. We've seen assassinations, but during
okay.
election season, we ain't really seen that. We seen they'll throw a little shots and this and that. Now they going a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we doing. You got comedians coming up doing racist jokes. It's kind of like an uproar of people. Then we have domestic crimes going on and we're putting on
You don't think
trial
that
with
was on
rap
purpose?
we got domestic crimes we're putting on trials with rappers using words and probably also actions of violence and organized crime and they assaulting like the black culture with that. Then we got wars on the left of us, wars on the right of us, bro. We got immigration coming from the south and the north and everywhere else. So it's
But
like
see, that
it,
mo-
it
Trump wasn't playing that. He didn't play that immigration stuff, and he didn't play the wars. He was helping trying to stop wars.
but see, that's my issue though, bro. Like, no matter what the fuck they fighting over, how does it affect everything? We at the bottom of the totem pole, bro. Let's just get that clear first.
You don't think we affected by it?
I think it's a
Yeah,
world.
We're
It's a
affected
world.
by anything.
I think it's a
You know how
world.
much a debit
Hey,
cake
hold on.
is?
Let me say something. I think it's a
yeah.
world
Because
reaction, bro.
we
Because
black.
I think it's a world reaction because right now, like I was saying that shit like right around COVID when something had happened, but it's like something had happened. I can't remember, but it was like how we look if we don't attack this and you know what I'm saying, all this shit going on and this and that, right? So it's like ever since then, it's been like, okay, we're looking. It's kind of like what Trump is saying. We're looking weaker and weaker. So it's like, okay, we ain't really got to fuck with y'all. We can fuck with each other and everybody. It kind of make us the underdog to where we're not as powerful. Once we're not as powerful, who do we blame? Our government. If we're not getting certain things to come in, import, export, we're not getting our rights. We're not feeling it causes a turmoil within that country. You see what I'm saying? And we've never been that. We've been the superior country. Everywhere else is third world countries. Now we're having all these turmoils between in our politics, in our daily lives, in our music, in our what I'm saying? It's so much going on, and it's like, okay, what's the melting pot. So what we're thinking is this is the election season. We're looking for somebody to save us or become the better president to lead us into a direction. But guess what? Every time we have a presidential election every 4 years and somebody does get elected, we still have the same problems with niggas not agreeing with shit and niggas not going through and not passing certain shit but passing other shit. And then people is feeling the same damn way. But now it's to a melting pot where we got some extra additives. We got a guy that they say he incited a riot. They got people that's getting fired up just because they feel like he represents them. They got other people that's saying this and that would come out. So it's like a big uproar, upheaval right here in America, and we're waiting to see the conclusion because something gonna pop off.
It already done started.
Yeah, I agree.
Revolution will not be televised though. I'm telling you, it's certain shit they not gonna put on the TV, man. Oh, you know that they put the worst image of dude up every time. Like whenever he fuck around and say something that they can edit into looking like a fool, he come back hard on them every time because it's him. He know how to take himself.
But what the fuck?
She
I hear everything y'all saying, but my thing is though, man, we at the bottom of the totem pole. And I say we, I'm talking about
we
black.
been there.
Bro,
Oh,
we're really in a situation where like we've been bro, think about it. What happened in the last like week? You got Putin getting with the dude from North Korea, bro. So they're allying forces. But what is the main thing that makes us sustainable as far as network money is our technology and our oil, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got an Asian continent that produces chips. You know what I'm saying? We buy from them. You see what I'm saying? They also are aligned and want the same things that Putin and what's the name wants. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's about to be
Can
a
I
point
tell
where
y'all something? The
they are
reason
they
I
and
never fear
hold on, I'm gonna
another
say this
country.
last part and I'm gonna
hold
let
on,
you
man.
talk. Hold on, I'm gonna let you say that. I'm about to end this real quick. So it's like, bro, we haven't never been where, and it's funny how it happened in Biden's presidency that they all started to align. All these wars popped off during, you know what I'm saying, right after COVID in Biden presidency, and then all this riffraff. So you got to look at what Trump is saying true, because when he was holding shit down, like, nah, I'm putting tariffs here, I'm doing this here, y'all ain't getting this. Now he was making it like, okay, we'll fuck with you, but you got to do the right, you got to do it my way. You see what I'm saying? So he was keeping the line clear that we're still strong. I don't know what happened when Biden came in. They was doing a whole bunch of other shit. I don't know. It kind of went back to where shit was going, but it twisted because they kind of said like, oh, I guess we can run a play on these niggas. And this is the play that's being ran. But, you know, as far as that's what he escalated to from the tariffs. Now he's talking about, hey, look, we can drill in our own country. We're gonna have to close our borders to everybody else and get our shit up. So everybody wants to, deal with us. And that's the
Yeah,
business way of looking at things too, because we've been trading with everybody else. Everything in your house is made from China or made from Mexico, bro. So it's like, when is it made in America? When is that tradition of us selling to everybody else and making good products going to get back to where it was?
yes,
It's been
mama.
gone so long. So if we're steady buying from somebody else, how are we making this money to buy it? Who are we depending on? Who's fronting the bill? Who's giving up the money so America can have the economy that they have to feel so freely, to spend so freely? What are we producing? What are we giving out to the world, to the earth, and to the universe of other people, bro? No, we playing
I was
big
finna
bully all the
tell
time.
you.
We playing big bully all the time, trying to take territory, say this is how shit go, and if it don't go this way, this will happen because we the big guy. Now it's starting to look like, hey, we can't even keep shit going on in our own country. They ain't as big as we thought they was.
Let me tap in. Hey, so you know that while y'all were talking, I ain't mean to interrupt, but something came to me. You know we got the biggest tech on earth. So as long as we got our big tech, we winning, man. We control the world. Facebook, Facebook, Elon Musk, which is Twitter X, which is Tesla, which we
We
got
don't got that though,
information
Memphis.
technology.
That's why the Republicans, I mean the Democrats, is at Elon neck now. He's a conglomerate. He don't need America. He does shit in America, pays his taxes, but that's why, nigga, he's saying, hey, if she get in office, I might be going to jail because
He an
he had,
alpha male,
bro,
man.
NASA uses SpaceX. It's not like, hey, he's a government entity. He works with the government. No, he's helping y'all. He can go help Chinese if he wants to. He can go help. That's why they're looking at Elon like, hey, man, we might have to do something about this guy because he has the tech to do things, but he's his own king. He's only in America because that's where he chooses to put his stations. He can choose to put his stations in North
Not
Korea.
only is he in America, he is in Memphis, Tennessee. And when I want to tell you something, just listen to me. They can't. They would right now. Nowhere in the near future will America be overthrown. Not no time soon. So we don't have to worry about that. What we have to worry about is our government overthrowing us. And with that being said, they don't want so many people alive. I'm gonna keep saying it. The Paris Agreement is real. Donald Trump pulled out of it. We don't know what's in the Paris Agreement. We don't know what they talk about at the G20 summits. That's the biggest countries in the world get together and discuss how they gonna fuck us up. And they do it every year. That man went to one and said, hell no. This when they turned on him. You got to, hey, they went so far as to say this right here. And this is the scary part, nothing else. They said that if he win, that they gonna use the Supreme Court to remove him because he would be deemed illegal. And he cannot run for president with a felony. This is when they said they gonna enact some kind of shit on him. So that scared me because white people, they don't got no sense like that. They ready. That's gonna turn our government on everybody.
Our government has always been in
Everybody.
fear. Our government has always been in fear of not having control of everything, especially mass amounts of people. That goes to the mafias have them come in, the Panthers, any organization, shit down there in Waco. You know what I'm saying, with David Koresh. That's what our government does, and that's what I'm saying about Elon Musk, bro. And I'm pretty sure he's aware of this, and that's how he maneuvers. He's trying to help the economy, put money into it, but he's in a stance now where now the niggas that you had doing shit for 50 years since y'all been in space ain't been doing shit right. Shit, me and my brother used to shoot rockets in our fucking backyard. So all you got to do is do the
Hey,
math on certain things to increase size, increase know your needs and necessities, and get the tools and put it together. And he did that when y'all was sitting there getting billions out of Congress every damn year and not doing nothing from it. You see what I'm saying? You did a lot, but you did a lot with a whole bunch of the people's money. You see what I'm saying? Now you got a guy that came and bought Tesla. He started hiring people that he feel like, okay, your ideas can work. You got the right idea. You know this. You know what I'm saying? He's a developmental engineer of assisting and, okay, this is what we need. This is the idea. Let's really make this shit happen, and did it in a short amount of time. Got a lot of money from it, and continues to put his focus on more technology that can help America. But that doesn't mean that he has to stay in America. He can go anywhere because this is universal worldly shit that people need all over the world. And if you look at Asia and the continent, shit, they live 10 years, in the future from America. Shit, it probably would be his best advancement to go, deal with somebody over there on that continent who think like that and work like that. But if he did, here comes the politics of doing business. And our politics and our nation has a united nation, and they say we can't do certain shit over here. We can't do certain shit over here. You talk to this person, we might feel like you're a threat of the country. All this shit kicks in when real people are trying to do real things to try to get this world work better. We got to deal with the politics of the people, bro. And a lot of this shit is bullshit.
So just say Trump come in doing some shit, so-called doing some straightening. You don't think that's gonna bring war?
He got to do straightening because
I'm saying, you don't think that's gonna
it's
bring
a
war?
lot of no, it ain't gonna bring war. It's gonna bring business meetings, bro. Because
peace talks.
we've been making deals. This is you can't kill off the people and expect to bring produce from it, bro. War is the last resort. Now he's just trying to get shit back in order because when you go out of office, bro, the person that succeeds you might not want to do half the shit you want to do. They might do some of the shit, but then it has an effect. So it's like, okay, damn, we got to get this back in line where we're back on the run and everybody's happy. Everybody, if you're not happy, it's negotiable, and we'll come back and we'll renegotiate after we see how this goes. You see what I'm saying? It's business, bro. But at the same time, casualties do happen in business. But that's how you got to handle your business to try to prevent certain things from happening. But now
I
we're in a stage where we're having elections. The world has to deal with America having elections when they might not have that. They have people that run that country, for decades. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got to go through our phases. They ain't got to get with our time. So
No,
they're
that was
revolving
Marcus.
around what
Yeah,
the fuck we going through. They still making their treaties align with certain people saying, hey man, we done doing like my daddy did or my uncle did when he was running. Shit, these niggas over here beefing with each other. Hey, we need to align and get this money, bro. You got this, they want that. I got this, they want that. We don't need them.
but I think a lot of people, including myself, man, uh, January 6th, man, it happened. It happened.
Alright, it was supposed to happen too. Cause one thing about it, you think them folk went up there because them ain't won. They took his shit.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something
talking
about
about
that
in
war.
the
Hold on,
real
I just thought
when
about something. You just said about war. Let me just tap in. I'm sorry, Memphis. I do apologize. You just said something about war, bro. And I think that's what Trump is trying to say, bro. Now that you just said that, it just clicked to me, bro. That's why he's saying, hey man, we got shit here we can drill for. If we gotta go beef with niggas and kill motherfuckers in their countries because they don't want to sell to us, and we gotta go take over their land and take over this and deal with terrorists that'll come into our country as migrants and this and that to get back, bro, we can be over here doing our own thing, bro. We
and
we
cut
we've
they
been for so
water out.
long. We've been for so long creating so many wars and controversy, running over here doing this shit, trying to get their resources when we could be doing this shit over here, making our own self great. We ain't even got to sell to nobody else, bro. We could be over here produce because you got to think technology. Most of our technology breeds off the oil we need to get shit moving, to get shit move. Building and constructing, bro. We run on gasoline, oils, and things of that. If we're buying it from somebody else, we got to produce more money to buy the shit. But if we have our own, like they have their own over there, that's why they're able to sell it to us. We have our own too, but we still get some from the United Nations trees and shit we got, but we still got our own too that we use. But he's saying, hey, we got a
More than
whole bunch.
anything, text. That's why they can come and be free agents over here, goddamn, because we don't went to war with them, and now we owe them some kind of
Exactly.
amnesty. They come over here and open up gas stations and low
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
crash stuff. Man, these folks is ratchet, man. I'm sick of them, man. Trump
Cause think about cause think
2024.
cause think about this. Think about this. When have you seen a black owned gas station? It's probably a whole bunch of land around here that probably got oil underneath and
Why we
shoot.
can't have one? Because they
Exactly.
don't want us to have one. They get these folks, they kill people where they come from. These ain't the best. Man, Donald Trump said it. Y'all act like we don't see it though. These folks that's in these stores that talk like we talk because we taught them how to talk shit to us. Come and man, get rich and go build Dubai on our ass.
Yep.
They build Dubai up off our money, man. We ain't got shit. When they go home to Dubai.
Yep.
Hey, they
And
ain't.
I really feel like that's what Kamala be talking about with these little bills and shit. What she be doing like for the minorities, because I don't be seeing like, hey, they might
She
be
ain't
black,
seeing us as the minority. We
they
ain't
might be
being
black,
counted.
they might be black, they might got some black in them. But when I see them, they be looking like Indians and Asians. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
I'm like, shit. Where's the minority that's already been here? You talking about the minority of migrants that's coming in? Because they're going to be the minority because now they're coming in. They're the new citizens that's coming in as a minority. So yeah, let's put this money together to help them. It's no longer about the
They
black people as
counting
the
them
minority.
too. They counting them. They counting they don't pay taxes, number one. Let's talk about them cheating the system and how they come here with their work visas, don't pay taxes, and then build up economically take their money home, never hurt nobody from the environment they in, crash the economy wherever the fuck they at, make the property value go down because the shit they sell. Man, you can't, the only thing they got in the store is shit that'll kill us. From they
Yeah.
big ass guns to the cigars to the motherfucking chips and the
From the
Debbie
pig
cakes.
feet, pig feet to the goddamn meat, all that. Yeah, yeah,
You
all
If
that.
you
niggas silly.
find a good, huh?
So y'all silly with that shit. Let's say to
No,
the
it's
pig
true.
feet to the
Go
Debbie
in they
cake.
store right now, and this ain't me down in them. It ain't nothing that's healthy for us. And guess what?
I know what it is going on. We man, they building up these stores up here called Mega Savers like a motherfucker. It's called Mega Savers. And don't number motherfucking foreigners, the real foreigners, they running that bitch. They don't have no American working in that motherfucker. They all
Nothing.
from Ukraine and every
and,
place
and that
else.
and
Shit.
that and
Running that shit legally.
that's our trade-off for letting you come as a migrant into the country. We're going to give you benefits and certain things so you can start businesses,
We're
if
gonna
you
give
have
you
kids
free
that go to school.
enterprise.
Yeah, if your kids got to go to school, you know what I'm saying, this and that, they need this to go to school. Yeah, they're going to help them out. That's the swap out. You see what I'm saying? But it's like you say, bro. You go, man. Matter of fact, I was just watching an interview with the dude
I'll be
from
right back, man. Somebody at the door.
Zoe. I was watching an
All
interview with
right.
Zoe Adams
Keep talking,
on
Q.
I think it was Velaz show, and that's the same shit there. He said, nigga, when he came to America, his mama pulled a slip and fall, got some money from that bitch, you know what I'm saying, and bought a grocery store. You see what I'm saying? Had all the Haitian niggas working out the grocery store. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's just that we got to utilize the same thing, but right now it's like they ain't trying to work with us to do all of that. So they talking about
Hey
giving
man,
more.
we should not even have to use credit to get loans, man. We is the children of the people. If you didn't come here on no Haitian passport or swim across the ocean or whatever these some darn people
You know
did
what?
here
You know what,
recently.
Memphis? I was just having that conversation with my little bro last night because you hit on it earlier when you was talking about the robots, right? Because once you start building a robot that can do all the simple things a person can do, but better because they're mechanically inclined to do it better, you're gonna kill a lot of jobs. So what are the people that can't work gonna do for money? They can't do nothing because you have an industry of robotics that does everything. You see what I'm saying? So the only way to fix that is to have some type of system set up in the government where you pay your population. You give them a
That's what
sustainable.
Elon said he was gonna do, right, and that scared me. Cause I
Yeah,
can't see, that's equivalent to living out rations, right?
right. It is, but at the same time, look at this. The rations might be better than some have, might be more than a lot, and it kind of kills off class levels because if it's a high class or low class, it's really just like regular or you're doing a whole bunch more. And that's what I was
So
breaking
we
down.
less
That's hold
than
on,
a
hold on.
robot.
No, listen, we are. That's what I was telling my bro. When I know it's a fact nobody wants to think about or acknowledge or even say could happen, but that's how you got to put your mind because yes, it's like back to us being like when we came to America and we was so much percentage of a regular so-called human being. You see what I'm saying? Because the robot can do more than we can do. You see what I'm saying? So it can take over and be categorized as more than a man. But here it is. What are you going to do with the men that created that to be able to live and sustain and have okay, well, we'll give you some type of money monthly or annually that you should supposed to be able to sustain on. Now you can get more if you can find a job that's non-robotic. That's how you increase your class level, whether you're smart enough because you know things, but that's what I was telling my brother too.
That's the
Robotics
Hunger
can
Games.
robotics can compute quicker than the regular mind can. You see what I'm saying?
Not
So it's like
really. Hey, you ever challenge AI? Or if you go into any cause I challenge AI. They trust me to challenge it too. I got an Excel spot on Llama or Facebook. It's Llama 3.5. it's not introduced to the public. They might be on 3.1. Let me tell you something. The AI is God mind unless it's corrupted, right? So it only generate the right answers. Now, with that being said, if you a morally corrupt person or it get real deep. If you got a flaw in you, this what these robots finna detect. And if your flaw is deemed like some shit in this new world to where you gonna be a problem to society, man, they eradicating shit like that. So ain't no use for a universal I guess pay. But Elon Musk said that when he introduced his robots, they gonna do the jobs. So it
They,
won't be a need
I'm gonna tell you
for
something.
people to
I'm gonna
work.
tell you something. You're correct on everything you're saying, and I can dig everything because I'm looking at it, right? But
Mm,
I think the only miscommunication that I would have with that is the need for the human would still remain because a robot is always going to be incomplete until it can become what his master was. You know what I'm saying? What his creator is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's partially a man anyway, because man created it. Whether it's a dog, whether it's a car, whether it came from the thoughts and minds of a man. So that essence will always be needed. Now, where you're right is the population of what we need to come to that realization. You see what I'm saying? Because man is still trying to make machine that can be more similar human like to make us feel comfortable. You see what I'm saying?
like God did us in his
Right.
own
In
image.
the image. Right. Exactly.
Hey, so can I tell you something that just came to me while you were talking, bro?
What's that?
It was, and I don't know how to take this because it was more like a vision. I be having them. When you was just talking, I seen Elon Musk, right? How the fuck did this man get this smart? With that being said, how we know when we looking at people that we like really looking at people? Because AI been here, intelligence been here. When we look at the TV, that's artificial intelligence. There's somebody teleporting through a TV, real teleportation. See, we don't know we time travelers, right? We meant to walk. So when we get in a car, we going faster than we supposed to. We time traveling. Then when we go, like I could take you even faster than it. When we in our head and we see ourselves somewhere and then we end up there. That's time traveling. This How did this motherfucker get this smart to where he can build a rocket and send it up? I'm talking about send it up. Who in the fuck is he? Ain't nobody just really question it. Who is you?
I just told you, me and my little brother, me and my big brother used to do that shit backyards all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Who
All
is
it
he
is
then? Did you come up with it?
anybody. This what I'm saying. I wasn't the only one that did it. It's just the fact when you go how far you go with it. You know, when you're a kid, I don't know about everybody else, but you know, me and my little crew and clan, you know what I'm saying? We was creative little kids, bro. And we used to put shit together. Anything electrical, we'll figure something out. We'll find the little batteries. I forgot what grade they was, but they looked like little squares, and they had the wire coming out of it. You could put the little. Once we figured out
You
what a
plug
battery
it
could do,
into your
right?
robot.
Once we figured out what a battery could do, we knew that okay, this is what gives it energy. You know what I'm saying? So we started doing just crazy shit with it. So I'm saying with rockets, bro, it's just physics of knowing what you're doing. But when you putting people in, you gotta have the money to say, okay, this is what I need. This is how
Yes.
it's supposed
So
to
who
look.
funded this?
Who
His
what?
mother is a supermodel. His dad, they said, was an alcoholic. Who funded this? Who prepared this mind? It's got to be the
That's
government
but see
or a
that's
secret government.
I think that's where people kind of slack because they don't know the history. See, Elon Musk, I don't know his complete history either, but I do know that all he did was buy the company Tesla, which was, you know what I'm saying, the brand from Nikola. You know what I'm saying? So he went and bought the rights and the name and all that, but then he's not the genius behind all the experiments in technology.
Yes, the fuck he is.
Woman. Listen. He has people. How do you think he has all the? You got to have scientists and people that engineers that make this go. You're the spokesperson. Yeah, you're the executive producer, Big Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Be the
same
face
time,
of it. You can be the
right,
face of it.
right. But at
Like
the
Well,
same
bruh,
motherfucker.
time,
did
it's
you just
still
say you didn't know what he did or what he do? You just know he bought it. I'm
right,
telling you, he
right.
participate
I'm
in
not saying
every
he don't
fucking
participate.
All,
venture.
I'm not
all of them
saying
do
that.
Memphis, but the
I'm not
thing about
saying
it,
that.
that's just like Puffy. Puffy was the face of Ciroc. That don't mean
Right.
he making that shit.
I'm not saying he doesn't participate. What I'm saying is he was the one that came around in this time, in this domain that you're talking about, time traveling, got to this point where we're at, where we had an individual that made the right moves to be able to buy a great name like Tesla, take a vehicle, you know what I'm saying, which we were already thinking about flying cars and this and that. Well, let's make it electric first. You know what I'm saying? That's more consuming right now that we can do, and we know we can take care of this some way. Let's do this. And from doing that started a new trend of vehicles that's more efficient to the community and last longer if you got the little charging, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just him, it was engineers that
It was
he
an
had to work
idea.
with. The idea
Yeah, he
started
had
it, but then you had to work with other people that have these. See, you're on
the
point.
the
You're on point.
skills
Let
to
me show you. Hold on,
build.
hold on. Let me show you something, Memphis. You on point because you, the illest. You know what I'm saying? Me right here on this panel, all might have the same idea. We're not going to fight over who's going to be the poster child of it because we know if we do that, we wasting time. We're not trying to get our shit done. This shit could hold us
Right.
up. If we've already said, okay, fuck it, Elon must do it, but we're still on the same page of completing the project and the mission, hey, who cares? Shit, I'd rather Elon be the face because if they try to take this $1 billion looking nigga out, I'm the engineer behind with the same billions that didn't take the bullet.
So you basically saying that
It's
he
left
got
up to me.
you.
It's left up to me to continue Elon's mission. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it is like a little secret formula to his madness. It might not just be him. Cause I watched like a documentary and he was speaking with great minds, people that people overlook because they might have had a minor flaw. But he they said that's how he hurt people. He would sit back and watch 'em and watch how they focus. And hey, so yeah, it's many minds, but with I guess that's the truth, bro. That's I like how you put that. That
But
was just me jumbling the
I'm,
shit up
I'm,
saying
I'm,
it's his
I'm gonna tell you
ass.
this too. I'm gonna tell you this too. This is the difference that people haven't encountered. All right, because we've been on a certain playing field. Now, let me put you on a different playing field. If I'm a man that has millions of dollars of money and I know people will jump at what the fuck I say when the fuck I say do it, I'm gonna go do it. So if I walk in this fucking office meeting room and I say, I want this goddamn car that runs off energy, nigga, and I want this shit done by 6 months, and I wanna see what the fuck you got or you ain't getting this big ass paycheck, them niggas gonna go in and handle that business. You understand me? When it's
Every
done, I'm gonna
time.
put my stamp on it. And I made it happen. I got it done. You see what I'm saying? I came with the idea, I came with the money, and I told them what the fuck I wanted to happen. And they wrecked their grind, they wrecked their hours on hours on hours, days on end to make something produce. And they put it together because they have the minds to do it. That's the field they're in. I don't have to do it no more. I can participate because I'm skilled like them. I know their know-how. I've been through the school and trained in the same thing. But hey, I can lax up and handle this other shit. Nigga, this is what you getting a paycheck to do. Put it together, I'll review it. If it works, nigga, we putting it on the printing press.
Yes, the face, as you said, like did was a Ciroc. You know, you
Everybody,
sat there and
everybody
taste
can't do
that
that.
shit.
Everybody can't do that because we might be sitting right there in Memphis on the corner right there. I had a great ass plan, but it's like, damn, if I get this $20, I know I can make this motherfucking $500 plan come together. But I don't have the $20. And I can't go tell a nigga, hey, do this for $50 and it'll get us 500. Elon is that guy that can go put the money where it needs to go to make the boat float. You see what I'm saying?
He the financier of a lot of endeavors. into the space travel, because that's what that man been doing. He been really, you know, I want to tell y'all something. And I guess it won't go no farther than her. If they did, they wouldn't believe you no way. So what about, when that hurricane went up there to North Carolina? He mining for shit, right? And it's some stuff up there. It's real. I got a partner that do blow up shit for the government. These folks had been going up in the mountains for all summer, up until the hurricane came, and then they mysteriously was up in the mountains. But anyway, how the shit look? It looked like some dynamite came through there and blew everything up. Right? They used a hydrogen bomb, and the person that sent them the Starlink up there. I said, man, why is this shit not being covered the way it need to be? Elon Musk was right in the center of it. But for him to have that kind of help, man, it's the advance. I don't know who that disregarded them people lives up there. They said, look, we told them to get out. They didn't get out. We told them it was gonna be a hurricane. They ain't believe it because they knew couldn't no hurricane come up in the mountains like that, right? What about when them folk blew that shit up? It's so many people that died for real that the news would not talk about. This what these men in this kind of power do. So yeah, he might not be building the robots no more. He looking for the components for the motherfuckers though. Like, where do I get these elements that make the lithium, that
Yeah, I can
make the
feel that
battery?
shit.
Who
Yeah, because that shit come from the earth, and it's got to come from all different parts of the earth produce different shit.
and
But
guess who ain't
it's
trading with us?
who it that?
Afghanistan right now, and they is the biggest maker of lithium.
Yeah,
So when they start doing the trade with us, they went up there, man. These folk cold with it now.
yeah, because
They
probably
want
wherever
what
they
they
at,
want.
wherever they at, they probably knew. Sometimes you got to give it time, and it produces more. But whatever if we know where it's at, we done drill probably for it. But our whole thing is, since we've been building up America, America ain't what it was 20, 30 years ago. People migrate, people build shit, people buy shit.
Yeah,
So, if it's a residency, that's the part that we got to be thinking about. Like, hold on, people live here. What are the effects of drilling here and doing this, and the cautions and this and that? You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think, you know, that's what goes on in Florida, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people that stay upon the coast of Florida, and they might have made a Martin Luther King like 2, 3 streets over, right? Now here it is,
yeah,
50 years later and shit. They like, God damn, we can turn this bitch into another Miami. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah.
gotta make it. We gotta make this shoreline coast. You know what I'm saying? Look like the strip or whatever. But hell, we got all these niggas living around here. Well, we'll just wait till the motherfucking hurricane come through, blow these motherfuckers down, and they'll probably sail then. You know what I'm talking about? It's a big weight
Yep.
game.
Make it cheap. Make it the what they call eminent domain.
But see, what they doing now is they having the companies come up buying all the property around there. They hiking the prices up, so it's like you can't like bro. If you stay in an apartment complex, it might even be low income or some shit, bro. They'll try to hike the price up like $200, and you probably was like, nigga, I was made. That's why I moved over here because this shit was like 200 cheaper. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all done hiked it
And
up
when
too
they
much,
want it, they want it. They
right? So
want
it's
it.
like
Don't we was
it.
just talking about that on O-Block?
So
Me,
like
Illis,
it's like where
bruh.
you gonna go? It's like where you gonna go because you would have moved anywhere else because they 200 and 300 higher. You moved here. Now they got new management because somebody done bought them up. They hike up the rent on your ass. You either got to consider, can I sacrifice to do it, or am I gonna pick up and run now and try to find somewhere else away from here? Because that's really what they want anyway. They want you to run so then when it ain't no more tenants, they can build the bitch up and sell it to who they want to sell it to. Let have who they want to have living up in that motherfucker living in that bitch. But they gotta buy it up
And
first.
look, at your expense, cause they don't care. They got to kill you. Man, we were talking about sending your kids to jail, bankrupt you. When they want your shit, man, they'll make the whether you don't get no loan to fix that motherfucker. It just get so raggedy. They'll close the grocery store down to where you can't get to it. I'm talking about they'll force you up at that motherfucker and come and rebuild it and make it look so beautiful and make you miss home.
Make
Cause
you miss home, man.
yup, because they want your shit. That's evil though. That's what them people from California finna do to people down south though.
Yeah, because see, listen, how you just said, that's what people from California doing the downside. That's exactly what's going, because they get money. It's a lot of people. Listen, to be able to stay in California at the prices and the economy is there, you got to have some money. But then you're going to get tired of that shit at some point, and you're going to start looking somewhere else and be like, hey, well, maybe I can get something somewhere else and just see what I can do. When they start coming down south and got cousins that they come back to and relatives that they come visit and shit, and they done got up on real estate, and they like, shit, I bought this for 50,000. I bought this for, they like, shit, I got that shit in the safe, nigga. What the fuck? Hell yeah, let me come buy this shit up. But it's the same shit I'm talking about, like with Florida, because the increase in that was that was the people from Miami. Miami is already expensive to live in and visit. You know what I'm saying? You go there, you got to know, okay, I'm going with some money because I'm gonna have a good time. It's not gonna cost the regular shit. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna spend some money. So if you try to live out there, you already know it, you're gonna pay a little bit of money. So what happened in these cities that's outside of Miami is the people from Miami coming out there buying up the property and they putting the Miami prices on that shit. No, niggas ain't it. This ain't Miami, my nigga. So exactly what you saying, Memphis. When they come from Cali, they put them Cali prices on shit that's in the country, and you like, oh, you crazy than a motherfucker. But when they start buying everything up, and that's the only you got to get with the program, or you got to get
They
out.
gonna run your ass out the city or to jail. Cause you can't even have the country. I'm talking about these folks. They financing, they romancing, and they taking over. I done
Yeah.
seen it. I'm talking about, and they so rude. They don't even acknowledge you. They will trample over you. They come to our city, man. It started in Nashville. I could see it. I knew it would be in Memphis. They started seeing them rappers. You know, they white people like going places that's death defying. So they could say they survived. So they would come to Memphis seeing the rappers and seeing it's pretty down there by the river and how the wind blowing shit. Man, next
I
thing
think
you
I think
know,
I think I think I think you dead on track. Hold on, I ain't mean to cut you, but something just hit my mind because you brought it up. That's how my mind worked though. You know, I seen a blogger look up where Lil Durk was putting his money to with that city, and it was in an educational fund that a lot of educational people was putting money in. Then I just ran across a relative that was in the city and they doing a whole bunch of construction over there where he living at, and it's like, damn, he like, nigga, I can't even park in front of my own shit because y'all got all these contractors and all this big money running through here, right? So that made me just think in that little small seconds of time traveling, like you be saying, Memphis, you know what I'm saying, of information of, bro, that's probably how they get niggas too. Because you know how the big threat has always been, we ain't got schools and this and that. We need to invest in education. You know what I'm saying? Then the casino money is always invested in certain states. Some of their money goes to the schools. You see what I'm saying? So if there's a budget that goes into the schools and building shit up, it's going to increase. Okay, your property shit around where they put all this money into these schools, reconstructing them, building them up. But they gonna say it's because this is what you wanted, new schools and better schools, but it's like, okay, that's what we're asking for our kids. You see what I'm saying, bro? All this politics shit, bro. It's like we put money here, we take money off the top, we tell you this is what you asked for, and then we keep doing it. You see what I'm saying? It's like a big fucking swindle. If we really just sat down and was like, nah, this is what people did. You ask a million motherfuckers what they want, I'm pretty sure it'll be some simple shit that's sustainable, bro. Besides all this politics that we deal with, bro.
besides
Asking,
all the slavery we still in slavery, man. We still ain't got no rights, man, to freedom. Hey, to
We
get
ain't
up
never,
in the
never had
morning.
no fucking rights. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's my point I'm making is that motherfucker, we black, we at the bottom of the totem pole, man, and until whenever that day comes where motherfuckers quit fucking marching and singing Kumbaya and take action, you know, it's gonna be the same, you know what I'm saying, even when our motherfucking great grandkids come, man. And that's
hey,
just
like
that
Illis, like
They
I
ain't
just say,
going.
bro, it's really easy to make a sustainable community. You might not like your neighbors if you move into that. That's anywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? You'll get to know them and you'll get used to them. But as far as building one, bro, you know what you know what we as people need, bro. Like we have trash every week. You know what I'm saying? So we need trash, pick up trash. We need to eat. You know what I'm saying? Have a grocery store up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We need clothing, have a store. You know what I'm saying? But if we can make that community where it survives on itself, where it's not like, oh, we gotta dig deep and to we ain't got just to get the things we need. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a way that you can make a community work. But then we have a thing called a government that we deal with other governments and other countries, and we look at each other. You know what I'm saying? I
I know,
think
and
that's more kind of. I think that's more kind of like what Trump is saying back
I know
on.
exactly what you're saying. A prime example. We used to have a store right here, probably about maybe a mile up the street, right? They carried
Yeah,
everything we needed, man. You know what I'm saying? For us, even fishing stuff, man. From your bait to your minnows, your crickets, whatever the fuck you need was at that store. You know, bread,
yeah,
water.
yeah.
You know what happened to that store?
What happened?
Motherfucking quick shop. I mean, what you call that shit? QT.
Oh,
Came and bought
oh,
them
That's
out.
what they put in your neighborhood before they gentrified. They take all the food out of it. Remember I told you they locked the kids up. They had a grandmama to put the house up for bun. Remember I told you that what they did the O-Block. They looked at all them beautiful houses and they wanted that. They wanted that. They want to say they staying. I live on O-Block. This shit is real. They have been. Hey, they been plotting this shit forever. They use hip hop to get our grandmama house, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yup,
Hmm. They use hip
yup.
hop to do a lot of shit.
Oh,
That's why.
to get us in jail.
That's why. That's why I don't feel bad or feel sorry for any motherfucker that's promoting that bullshit. When they get in in some heat because they, man, you rapping about that killing and
I do, cause
I
that's
what?
the
don't.
truth.
I gotta disagree. I think the business of hip hop is the second incarnation of slavery, bro. The business,
Yup,
because
bad.
Yeah,
before hip hop business came around, we did this as a feeling, as an
When
art,
it was fun,
right. You see what I'm saying? And then when people start seeing, hey, we can sell this and get money off these niggas. You know
when
what I'm
they
saying?
start killing them for the insurance money
Well,
and
before all
taking,
that, I'm talking about in the beginning. We go back to the Def Jam, Russell Simmons with
the
what's his
heavy
name?
D's,
Yeah, all that,
Fat
bro.
Boy.
yeah,
It was a
before they
because see
got on
this
the
is
stock
this is
exchange.
this is the shit that Pac was starting to understand in the fact of, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I get fame, and people will live for fame. People will go their whole life, die for fame, and love the fame that they receive. But I need this money, because without this money, I can't do it. That's when he started learning about the business of music and the publishing and all this type shit. You see what I'm saying? Because without having the money behind me, I'm just the same monkey that they got to sing and dance up in this bitch last time, and we had a whole bunch of hits, got famous, everybody know our name. Yeah, we're a household name, but nigga, we're not sustainable. The industry has got all this money.
Well, that's why they
He say
killed
that shit.
their
He
ass.
say that shit in one of the songs. He said, "Shit, they take my bail just to make more jails for black males." You see what I'm saying? So that was at the time when he had just went to jail. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if you look into
What about when they told us that Jordan had the jailhouse, right? And folks thought that he was gonna really put his name to where you could tell that he
no,
got stock in the
he was
motherfucker.
investing. He was investing like a white man in another lucrative business that creates money, because people are still going to go to jail, and jail makes money. Prisons make money. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So basically
And
what I'm
his
saying is,
shoes sent a motherfucker to jail.
they used to do that too. They've used
They
everything that
still do.
they've used everything that black people are associated with and like to have a good side and a downside of it. And that's what I'm saying about the hip hop and the rap, bro. It was all good to us. We've always still, even when it was an industry, we still all loved it for what it is and what it does to us.
It's our life.
But they were always capitalizing off of it in a second form of slavery, because in these contracts, we're not we're feeding people things, but we're giving our life to it, not getting paid for it, and then we're waiting for the next one to come up after we do your hit get one to run, we waiting for the next one to come up and get some money off of, like the last slave we did and worked to his death. You see what I'm saying? So then when it started changing and people start learning the business, that's when it turned to what you're talking about now, Memphis, with the life insurance,
When
and
it
they go
turned
to
into the
jail.
industry.
Right, and we'll sell records even if they locked up or they die or they do crime. We'll come convict them later and still get some money out the lawyers and the taxpayers for taking us to trial and this, that, and the third, bro. It's always been money and business orientated, so it's always been like, hey, why haven't we seen this is what's going on? No, I don't want the deal from the label. That's just going to give me fame unless I make my once I make the little money I'm making, if I maneuver correctly with the fame, endorsements, and the little money I'm making, and I get me a good deal on the side of this rap shit, and I start bigging up, that's how I probably can make it. But you can't tell a little nigga that's off the street this type of information and think and if he young and he not trying to listen to no older nigga anyway, you can't really get his game and think they gonna follow it and be, you know, on
Be
track, bro. So
successful at what
these are
they
the
doing.
mistakes we make.
But check this out, man. This is what I'm finna do, man. I'm finna get up, man, and make a couple moves, man. I'm gonna come back, man, probably at 9 o'clock, because I want to talk about today is October 31st, right?
That's
Ne-
all
Yeah.
day. Trick or treat.
next month, I mean not next month, but tomorrow starts the beginning of the sacrificial month. Yeah, November.
The Day of the Dead. I will be down there at the parade with my candles out for my folks.
There it is. And you know, motherfuckers don't want to acknowledge that, but it's been proven that November is the day, you know, the November, the month of November is the day of the month of the dead, day of the dead, and sacrificial month. So be looking forward to that, man. And man, it's been real. I enjoyed y'all and shit, man. I've been on here 3 hours. I gotta take a break.
Hopefully you
Man,
made some money, bro. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
I
Yeah,
already checked
Memphis, you
back
know
later.
what? I'm gonna holler at you about that later too.
All right.
All right, now.
All right, check back.
All right. Yeah, be cool, Tex. Man, Young Thug, man, he's home, man. He's home. He's home. He's going home. He's going home. Um, I wasn't expecting a plea deal, but you know, hey man, whatever works, you know what I'm saying? I guess motherfucker gotta get home, you know. Young Thug apologized to his family, to his friends, to everyone that he had involved in this case, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew that he realized that, hey man, I can't be out here doing this. But goddamn Thug, you should have been knowing that shit a long time ago. You should have been knowing that shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That you can't be out here doing all this crazy stuff, knowing that you are the face of YSL. So hopefully, he can you know, make some life changes, for himself. I will say this here, 15 years probation. That's a long time, y'all. That's a long time. That's a hell of a long time, man. 15-year probation, shit. Only thing we do is pray for the young brother and hope that he can make it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's been real, man. On your boy Illis, man, and yeah, man. We'll be back later on at 9 o'clock for the late show. Yeah, man. Next month, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow starts. Oh man, they think Halloween tonight is something else. Ooh, wait till tomorrow, the beginning of November. Everybody know what November is. So there it is. My asshole opinion. I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Exclusive News TV. On your host, Illis, man. Make sure that you donate to the channel. Show some love to the platform. $ capital JNT 1979. That was a great time to be here. Great time to be here. So remember that. I'll holler at y'all in a few hours, man. We up out of here. Peace.